there is a trick in Excel that allows you to run Monte Carlo simulation very quickly and easily. And it can record all input and output values, so you have a comprehensive data set at the end that you can analyze further, for example, with SimDeck dashboard. So, you probably already have a model, but let me make up something. Let's say I will have three randomized input variables. I'll make them super simple. First, just uniformly distributed between 0 and 1. Another one, let's say 0 and 2. And the third one, not much fantasy here, 0 and 3. And the output of my model would be, for example, the sum of B and C multiplied by A. You probably have much more complicated model than that. It can include a variety of different calculations, many sheets. It can be as complex as it could go, but it shouldn't contain any macro. And then you can easily do the Monte Carlo simulation with data tables. So let's create a new sheet. And first we need a column for just a number of runs. And we want, let's say, how much? 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and it's easily done with a sequence function here. And let's do 10,000, one column starting from 1, step 1. Okay, and here we are, we have 10,000 numbers immediately. That will allow us to conveniently select for the table. And then we need to list all our variables we want to record. I'll start with the output variable and then do the 3 inputs I have. And now the most difficult part of the whole process is that in the second row we need to link the corresponding values of variables, and we need to be very careful to make sure that we are linking what we want to link here. So my Y is here, the A is here, C2, you can be checking as you go, C3 for B, and C4 for C. There we go. Now we need to select the area starting from second row and all the way down. I press Ctrl Shift arrow down, and now we go to Data, What If Analysis, Data Table. And here is the trick. Well, it's not a common way of using data tables in Excel, so you wouldn't find it in documentation. So row input cell we leave empty, and for the column input cell we just select some empty cell which we're not going to fill with anything. Okay, there we go. We instantaneously getting our Monte Carlo simulation data for all 10,000 rows. And let me demonstrate you that it's actually as it's supposed to be. We have sum of B and C multiplied by A. Was it correct? Yes, and now we get 2.658, exactly the same number. So every row is actually one realization of your computational model. Now, you see, every time I'm manipulating Excel, doing any operation at all whatsoever, my data table gets updated. It might slow down significantly operations with your model. So to avoid that, we go to Formulas, Calculation Options, Partial. So everything would be automatically recalculated. You can see in the second row the variables, random variables are recalculating, but the data table stays as it is. If you want to recalculate it, you just go F9 or press recalculate or calculate now here, and the entire data table gets updated. That's simple. Now you can actually do changes to your model while keeping the whole structure here ready. You can make changes to your input variables if your assumptions change, or you can even, I don't know, formulate in a different way your output or unlink some variable, for example. So you can continue working on the model as long as you have the same amount of inputs and the outputs, and they're in the same place and linked here you can just again press F9 and the entire Monte Carlo simulation is updated in one go. That's it. That's simple. And now you can further analyze that data the way you like. And if that's a SimDeck dashboard, then I would recommend just kill the first column and copy these values as numbers, no need to keep the links, into a CSV file. And that's it, you're ready to go.